Hey everybody. I have been getting a ton of questions on one particular topic, so I thought we'd go ahead and address it here today. The rule of thumb is we keep these podcasts short so you'll watch to the end. Well, we're going to break that etiquette today because this is a serious topic that you need to hear, and I urge you to stick around through the whole thing. With that said, we'll dive right in. I've got a lot of people asking about interest rates. How it affects the market, how it affects their selling and their buying. So let's get into that right now. I don't politicize anything in my business, but I will say in this instance, I do agree with this administration and many officials and financial people that the interest rate should be lower. I don't know what the Federal Reserve's doing. They do meet in a matter of days, so I do expect a lowering rate. I don't see the rate going higher anytime soon, unless Planet of the Apes scenario plays out or Martians take over the Earth. So the rates are going to come down. So let's address your concerns. Sellers are asking me, should I wait? Should I wait to sell my house because interest rates are high, blah, blah, blah. Well, here's the thing to think about. 90+% of the time, if you're a seller, you're going to then become a buyer. And while you're hesitant to put your home on the market while it's a 2 or 3% interest rate, knowing that you're going to maybe get a 4 or 5, 6% interest rate when you become the buyer, it's something you need to understand. Listen to what I'm about to tell the buyers, because you're going to probably become one of them. So it looks like we're gearing towards a buyer's market. Even though inventory is low, which is indicative of a seller's market, it really is a great time to buy, regardless of what the interest rate is. So let me get into that with you a little bit. Right now, sellers, the houses that are on the market, sellers have to sell. We don't have people dipping their toe in the water to try the market. The houses that are for sale need to sell. They are people moving, upsizing, downsizing, been transferred, divorced, having kids, what have you. So they're serious buyers. Sellers, I'm sorry. So that's always good for the buyer. Number two, the days on the market is high. So they're anxious. They're ready to get their places sold and move on to their next adventure. So that plays into the buyer's hand as well. And third, the sellers, because of those two reasons, are open and willing to listen to more offers, more terms that are geared more towards you, the buyer. So it really is a good time to buy. So let's address the interest rates. Everybody's asking me, wow, they're 5, 6, 7%. I remember when they were 2 or 3. All right, well, let's break this down. I have to look at my notes because it is Monday and my brain's not on full mode yet. A $300,000 30-year mortgage at 6%, your monthly payment is about $2,300. About right. At 4%, 2% lower, your monthly payment drops to $1,965. Actually, it was the year I was born. I probably shouldn't say that on the air. So that's a $366 a month difference. That's a pretty decent chunk, right? Okay, I get it. I don't know that I have an extra $366 each month to just give away. But think about this. That's not just going to interest. That's going to your PITI, your principal, your interest, your taxes, and your insurance. So that's money that is unaffected by the interest rate, your principal, your taxes, and your insurance. So let's take a 10-month period because, again, it's Monday and it's easier to calculate. That's like $3,600 for almost a year. Okay. Of that $3,600, don't forget, a small portion of that is the interest. So now you've gotten through the first 10 months of your higher rate mortgage. Now you're in control because now you're a homeowner. You have equity in a home and you have a mortgage. You're in control. Your lender will negotiate with you a lower rate, or even better, there are thousands of other lenders out there that would love to get your mortgage. So now you're in charge. You can shop the rates, you can look around, you can get a better deal, or you can hold off and wait for it to come down even further. It's up to you. You're in control. So for $3,600 almost for a year, are you going to chance losing your dream home because of the interest rate? It's not a good idea. I'm not saying this just to sell you a house. I'm saying this because I've been doing this a long time, and everybody that knows anything about this will tell you, yeah, It sucks when the interest rates go up, but they've reached the top. They're not going to go up any further. They will be coming down. So if you're holding off buying, I suggest you start to look, because you could be losing that dream home because of an interest rate. And remember, you own the house, you rent the mortgage. So you can change that mortgage rate yourself at any time. You can shop that around to different vendors, different lenders. I have numerous vendors. I have a great vendor, my buddy Nate, who will hook you up with a great interest rate and keep you informed when they drop. So I hope that answers some of your questions. I know maybe it doesn't put the sellers at that much of ease, but I'm hoping that interest rates coming down here, possibly in the next few days, will help everyone. If you have any other further questions, please reach out to me. You can call me, text me, email me, go on my website, fill out a contact form. I'd love to go over it with you and answer any other questions you have. I just felt like we needed to address this today because I have been inundated with questions on this. And there's a lot of uneasy people out there, buyers and sellers. So I wanted to address it, wanted to hopefully answer some of your questions. So if you have further questions, reach out to me. I'm always here to help. And go out and have a great day. Until next time, bubbles up.